They go by many names, but all of them are going to be this basic shape here. You can see that. Now, just to give you a basic overview, see how there's an angle here that's straight, and another one there that's straight, and here's one that's slanted, another one here that's slanted. The rule when you're making the sphere is that straights always go with the straight ones. The straight edges go with the straight edges, and the slanted ones go with the slanted ones, and they interlock. And what you're creating when you're doing the sphere is going to be a 5-petal flower right at this point here. So again, the slanted ones going with the slanted ones, and this hooks in there. Don't be afraid to bend these. Again, the slanted one hooks, and then hooks, and once again, slanted one goes right in there, hooks, and then hooks. What you have is the base of the sphere. It's also the base of other shapes, so this is a good one to know. And if you count there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 petals, called the 5-petal flower. And around it are actually, you can see here, those are straights, and they hook together, and these are actually going to form a 3-petal flower. So we'll go to the next part here and see the straight edge there. Hooks right there, and that hooks in right there, and that hooks in right there, and you'll notice that both of where it hooks in are 2 slanted edges, and they hook into each other. Again, those 2 slanted edges hook in, and there's the 3-petal flower. So you have the 5-petal flower and the 3-petal flower. Go to the next section, and you just go around again to straight, hooks right there, hooks in right there, and then 2 of the slanted ones, hooks right in. Go to the next part, again, that hooks in right there, and that hooks in right there. Next part, straight one, and see, again, notice it's the 3-petal flower that the straights are going to create. What's amazing about this is that if you continue doing this, it's actually going to create a sphere. Next part, see that? There's that. So you see you got the 5-petal right there, and it's surrounded by 3-petal. Alright, and along the edge are 3 of a 5-petal. Now all you really need to do is complete that 5-petal. There it is. We'll go to the next one. Again, slanted one goes into with that one. Hooks there. Hooks there. There's a space there. See, there's only 4. We're going to finish it and make 5. That hooks there, and that hooks right there. We're going to continue along, finishing off these 3 petals and turning them into 5 petals. That hooks there, and that hooks there, so we only have 4 again. We're going to make that into 5. Alright, one more here to go. 3-petal, turn it into a, now it's a 4-petal. One more piece. Hooks there. Hooks there. Alright, and the last one, I believe this one. So 3 petals, there's the 4th, and that's going to hook in with the other straight edges there. And that's going to hook right there. So there's 1 missing on this, 1, 2, 3, 4, so you need 1 right there. You can kind of see where it goes. And that's going to hook there. hooks in. And see this? It's all about putting it behind it. And that's, see the 3 petal there? There we go. Look at this, we're about halfway there, a little over halfway. Now we're going to go around and see how we have these 2 here. Those should be 3 petal flowers. All the way around. 2, 2. And those are the straight edges. So we're going to lead with the straight edges. Hooks in there. Hooks in there. Now there's 3, and then there's 3, and that'll later be a 5 petal. Both there and there. Alright, next one. See, straight edge, creating a 3 petal flower. Hooks in there, and hooks in right like that. Next one. Hooks there, hooks there, hooks right there. Next one. Hooks there, and hooks right there. Next one. See, that's a straight edge. Hooks there, so it creates a 3 petal. Hooks there, and hooks right there. Look at this. We're almost done. So now we have some 4 petal flowers here that need to be 5 petal flowers. So, slanted edge goes underneath there. You see that? That's where it goes in. It doesn't, hook in there. It hooks right underneath there. Hooks there. And then those hook up together. And we'll just continue on here. There's the 4 petal. And that makes it a 5 petal. And that hooks into there. Finishes that 3 petal. That hooks there. That's going to be the top of the sphere. That hooks there. So again, 4 petals there, so let's add 1 more and make it a 5 petal. That hooks in there, that hooks there, and that hooks there. When you're doing this, try to hook as many as you can, as early as possible. See that? That's going to do that, and this is going to make the 5 petal flower there. That makes there, and this hooks there. Alright, we're to the final piece. This, for everybody, and everybody, is the hardest part of doing this. You can see where it goes, it just hooks right there. You can see there's like a space, perfect for it. There's 2 there, so you need to, that's going to go there and make the 3 petal. That will make the 5 petal. That will make the 3 petal. And there will make the 5 petal. So you see exactly where it goes. So the best way to do this, start out with the 3 petal. So you finish that 3 petal there, and then do this corner here. So you're going to lift right there, and bend it, and hook in there. So you've got these 2 hooked, and you need to hook these 2 to those. So what you do is bend this down and under, and hook this end. Right like that, and then pull this guy out while that one's hooking in. Now you can get a grip here, pull this out, and hook that in. Ta-da! Completely done.